Hey everyone, this is Bobo for the Mark server. I am here to do a video on CP today. Haha. The reason why is cause one of my guildies let me borrow his CP gear. Thanks, Eric. So I need to do this video before I give it back. So it's a good opportunity for me. All right. Let's see. Let's first start off with like super basic. I know there are some long-time players that know how CP works, but for all you new players out there, CP can be kind of confusing to understand. So this is why I'm doing a video today on that. So fear not. Let's see. First of all, CP stands for combat power, and it is used a lot for practically almost everything on Mabi. Like, you'd be surprised. You might be doing a skill. Oh, again, it's not on here. I need an example here. Nope, that's not a good example. Come on, give me one with CP. Maybe final hit. It's final hit. Here it is. Okay. God, method unknown, but I know the method is known. Okay, I gotta find one that has CP related. Okay, perfect. Here's an example. Okay, so how CP works is your character over time. When you age, you gain a little bit CP. It's temporary though when you age. But when you level up certain skills, it'll also stack CP onto your character. So think of CP as like a hidden permanent level, total level. Total level is not the same as CP, by the way, just saying. And what it does is that it determines your character's, I guess you can say it's like, it's hard to, this is really hard to explain. It determines how strong your character is, I guess. Not by strength stat, but just like how strong it is in general. And what it does is that it'll make your it'll lower like difficulty. It'll lower.
Lathan entered channel.
It'll lower your difficulty.
You're streaming?
Oh my god! I'm trying to explain here, and then I just saw you pop into my screen.
Yep.
Oh. That is some nice flashy, what is that? A rapier?
It's the pumpkin rapier.
Ah. Anyways, I must continue. Go away.
Okay, fine. You're gonna kick me out now.
I'm just
I
kidding.
see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I see how it is.
No! But really, go away.
Why were
Okay.
you about to go run Defeat Form Commander 2?
No, I was doing a video on CP.
Oh.
And I was like talking in the middle of it, and then you just walked in.
Feels like I'm interrupting something. I should just go. I should just leave again.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see. Well, anyways, where was I? Okay, backtrack. So let's see. So how CP works is that basically, when you stack up some CP on your character, it'll start to change the difficulty of the mobs around you. So, let's do an example here. I know there's some mobs out here somewhere. There it is. So right now, these mobs are weakest to me. So when you hold Alt, you can see the difficulty of the mob. Like, so. That one was gonna kill me, so I had to, well, attack me, not kill me. Okay. So yeah, these are weakest to me if I hold Alt. Now, to determine what your CP is kind of hard to say because people who only use mods will know like what your CP is. When you hold Alt, you don't see your own CP. So you're kind of like stuck trying to guess what CP you have. What I like to do is I like to go into certain shadow missions and just kind of like alternate between the difficulty basic, int, advanced, hard, elite. Oh no, not elite because you need to pass. So I like to alternate between these difficulties to choose like I guess the combat part I need. So usually hard mode will make the enemy's boss to you, but if you're OP, they might actually not be boss to you. They might be like awfuls or strongs. But even some lower levels, basic or int, can be a boss to you. So it really depends on your character's like actual level and skills and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do an example. My favorite place I like to go into is Doran's Request. So I'm gonna go into hard mode Doran's Request and show you how the CP works. Okay. I know, I'm just gonna write my mouth. This is gonna take a while. Give me a moment. My screen is kind of derpy right now. Okay. So let's start off with like pretty much what I want to get into is a minus CP. When you get to a certain point on Mabby, your character might be too strong. Yep. And really hard mobs might start to be like boss to you. Like let's say only I don't know, like end of dungeon bosses are actually boss to you, which makes sense, you know, because they're boss. But then you have skills that say like, okay, I need to windmill 2,000 bosses. Like how the heck am I gonna do that if I have to clear a dungeon, an entire dungeon just to get to the boss and then just like kill that one boss to get a boss kill? That's like one single boss kill. I am not gonna do 2,000 dungeon runs. Just saying. So there's a way to manipulate your CP and do it faster. So this is pretty much mostly me talking right now. So not much action going on in the video, but there are several ways to lower your CP. And I can just kind of list them off really quick. So you have one for headgear, which is thin and uncomfortable, hands, small and damaging feet, vicious and inconvenient magical clothing, jackal, or raccoon cub. Light armor is difficult, my bad. Heavy armor, marble, handicapping, weapons, scrap or arclich, bows, broken arrow, and shields, abysmal. Now, like a lot of people are probably just gonna be like, what the hell did you say? I just listed off all the negative CP enchants. So now it's better for me to just show you guys. The highest negative CP enchant, if you ever encounter one, is a raccoon cub, and it is only on, well, I wouldn't say it's only on this, because you can kind of just, if you really want to, you can burn it off and put it on other stuff. But it's only on magical clothing, and usually it would come on a wizard suit. And the wizard suits are kind of annoying because you have to be, it's age limited to like 17 to 20, so your character has to be 17-20 just to wear it. This is why people don't age down to like 10. Plus, that'll make you wait 10 weeks just to rebirth for free, right? Yeah. So the lowest, the highest negative CP you can get is a raccoon cub, and it takes off 1,000 CP. I would say average, really active, decent level character is roughly around 1 to 2,000 CP. If you're starting off new, you might be like lower than 1,000, maybe 500, 800, just ballpark it around there. I really can't say what your CP is. I think my character might be around 2,000 something. I actually don't know. I can't see my own CP. I think one time my friend told me I'm not gonna mention who it is, because then you'll be like, oh, your friend used mods. They said I had like around 3,000, so I don't know. But that was when I was really high level during that one event. So yeah, leveling up will increase your CP. Leveling up skills will increase your CP. Aging will increase your CP. So there's a lot of factors that can increase your CP. Let's see. So that is one thing that takes off a huge amount of CP. So one of the most popular ways to lower your CP. There's other cheaper negative CP gears for, I guess, for your outfit part. What's this part called? The clothing? Armor? Whatever. This part of the body. You can wear marble. Wait, is that right? Yeah, marble handicapping, which is a negative 500 and negative 100, so it totals a negative 600. Or difficult, which is only negative 100. Feels like a waste, but I guess it's easier to get. So this one pretty much docked off 1,000 CP on me. So I'm gonna show you how it works now. So I'm gonna not wear this, and I'm gonna show you what. Oh crap! Blech. Inventory crisis. Okay. So I'm not wearing any CP gear at all. So if I'm not wearing any CP gear at all, these mobs are these are strong to me in hard mode. Okay. So that's what they are. Now, let me just get rid of them for a second. Oh, whoa. Why? Excuse me for a moment, I gotta clear these mobs. So these are strong to me. So obviously I'm not gonna get any boss kills here, because these are quote-unquote strongs. Alright, I forgot to mention the order. Give me a moment. Die already! Oh my god, why you know that? Die already. I'm using a really crappy cylinder at this moment because I don't want to waste durability on my better ones. Okay. Let's see. So the order goes like this for combat power. The highest one is boss, and then it goes from awful to strong to normal, which is usually just like nothing. Like if you hold Alt, it won't even show what the thing is, what the combat is. It'll just be like the name and that's it. So that would be just like normal, which is quote unquote similar level to you. Then you have weak, and then lowest of course is weakest. It's kind of hard to determine the difference between like awful, strong, and normal, I guess, because it kind of gets confusing in wording. But awfuls are also known as very powerful. Strong is known as powerful, and normal is just known as like same difficulty, similar difficulty. So some skills will say like you will need to defeat a powerful enemy, you will need to defeat a very powerful enemy, or you will need to defeat a boss enemy. So if you're wondering why you're not getting training on these, it's because you're killing certain mobs that are not within your difficulty range. So now I'm going to pop in my negative CP. Where is it? Ooh, yeah, here it is. I'm gonna pop this in, and then let's see what they are to me now. So that's the thing about negative CP, just kind of play around with it until you figure out like what's the right difficulty you need. Okay, so these mobs are... Okay, now they're awfuls. So yeah, they're still pretty tanky for me, so it's annoying. Even in hard mode, they're not the boss yet. Now, here's the thing. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. There you go. Here's the thing. If I were to switch out my CP gear, and then I were to look at their CP again, it doesn't change. So it's kind of like... Yeah, it kind of... You can only see it once like you kind of change channels or clear off the mobs, kind of refreshing it. So once you see their CP, you can't see their changed CP once you enter their CP, which is kind of dumb because I kind of wish that they did. Okay, now. Oh, come on. Now let's look at the other gears. Okay, another gear that you can also get is for the helm. It's called Thin and Uncomfortable. Thin and Uncomfortable lowers 100 CP for each one. So this is a total of negative 200. Now I have a total of negative 1,200 on my character, which is... I don't know if it'll make a difference. It might make a difference, it might not. Each enemy's CP is different, so I can't say that all these mobs here have the same amount of CP. So if I hit this thing, I'm gonna be killing a lot of these today. Yep, it didn't change. So it's not enough to change their CP. Oops. Oh gosh. I'm just trying to get rid of these guys fast, so I can continue with my little tutorial. There. Die already. Okay. So now I have 1,200 CP off me. That's still not enough to bring them down to the boss. So I'm gonna put on the shoe, which is another minus CP gear, and it is Vicious Inconvenient. Vicious Inconvenient is again same thing like the headgear. It is negative 100 for each one, so it's a total of negative 200. Now I have a total of negative 1,400. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys right now. It's just all words and numbers, words and numbers. So now 1,400 is off for me. Let's see if that changed it. Pew. Yep, now they're boss. So now that they're boss, I can get the finish. I can get the training on my skill for defeat a boss level enemy. So what I can do is I can put it into any one roll, and then stop attacking me. Stop it. Okay, see, now I got the finish on that one. Don't fireball me. No. No. Let me no. Hold on. Hold on there. Relax, Jax. Ta-da! Now I got the training for it. It's not a lot, but you know. Hey, it's better than going through a dungeon, an entire full dungeon, just to like get to the end and then kill an actual boss, which is so tedious to do. Here I can just kill a cube, you know. Oh, I was life draining there. I don't like this. I don't like these guys. These are so long. Stop. Stop. Trying to get that finish. So this is kind of how people train. They alter their CP, make it much more easier. Now, I'm kind of like breaking my back here. I'm still in hard mode, and these guys are like, what? These guys are minus, wait. I only subtracted about 1,400 off my CP. So, and I have plenty of negative CP gears on me, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I'm gonna lower the difficulty. So earlier we were in hard mode. Now I can go to advanced. I'm not even gonna go to advanced. I'm gonna go to int. I'm gonna see what int can do for me. Let's see. So this is how I kind of like play around with the CP. Difficulties, obviously the CP is lower if they're in a lower difficulty, and higher in a higher difficulty, so just alternate around. Now here comes a confusing part in terms of like how much to take off and on. Since I'm going into a lower difficulty shadow mission, I want to put on more CP, not take off. Because what this CP is doing is that it's nerfing my character's level to their level. So now the next most common, highest negative CP you probably will see is an abysmal cooking pot. Well, you could technically put abysmal on other shields and stuff like that, but commonly it's on a cooking pot. And what this one actually docks off quite a bit. It takes off 500 CP. So it's like, I think it's the second highest. Yeah, it should be the second highest negative CP removal item thingy that you can get. So usually these two go together. Raccoon and Abysmal is a really good combo. I now have 1,500 here, plus 200 here and here. 1,900. I have a negative 1,900 off of me right now, and I am, that's quite a bit. At least I know I have, like, quite a bit of CP here. Let's see what they are to me now. In int level, these guys are awfuls to me now, which is not enough, actually. So I need to lower my CP even more. But as you can see, they're much more easier to kill. Oh, hey, I think they're stuck. So again, awfuls are very powerful, so I'm gonna get the training for very powerful. Windmilling, see, it went up. Or very powerful. Now, I want to add more negative CP to see if I can bring them down to boss for me. Another negative CP item that you can add on to is here it is, small damaging. Now here's like pretty much the full entire negative CP gear you can get. They do have ones for weapons, but they're so not worth equipping and getting. So now this small and damaging is pretty much again, the same as the other ones. It takes off 100 CP each enchant, and it's now I'm down to like, what, 2,100? Yeah, 2,100 CP. I actually don't know if this will bring him down to boss, but let's see. No, it didn't. So it's actually not enough. Int is basically too low for me. I would have to go into advance, or find a slightly more difficult enemy than these guys, to get bosses. The one I like to alternate a lot in this, when it comes to like training CP, is this one, because this one actually has two mobs that are quite a bit far apart in terms of difficulty. Yeah. If you look here, the cows are awful, and then the shires are strong. So I can mix and match and do like double training at the same time for some skills that ask me to kill strongs and some that ask me to kill offers. This is pretty much why I like to use Dorans. But, you know, there are some skills, some skills that'll ask you to kill an X amount of mobs and Dorans won't cut out for you. I am definitely not going for the master title here on Windmill. I am just using this as an example. So yes, that is basically all the entire negative CP gear right here. That's on my character, minus the cylinders. Let's see what else I need to explain. Another thing about CP is that certain stats will increase your more, I guess. Like strength will give a lot of CP, will add a lot of CP onto you. So if your character right here has a lot of strength, it'll add a lot of CP. Has a lot of health, add a lot of CP as well. Wow, crap. Strength, health is pretty high in CP. The rest, not so much, I think. I think it was like mana, stam, maybe will that adds a little bit more too, but it's majority like strength, combat related skills, I think. Will pretty much beef up your CP. Also, when you age, you get some CP, but it kind of like it resets when you go back to your, normal age. Let's see. CP is also not just used for like training certain skills, but it's also for being able to use certain skills. Like I think it was Sandburst or something. Sandburst. That you can only blind a certain CP enemy. I can't see here. I can't see on this list. I actually honestly don't know if they took that off. There's also things like enthralling performance that can only let you like enthrall certain difficulty mobs. So that's kind of how CP works. There's a lot of skills that will rely heavily on CP. So this is why I'm explaining it. Pretty much I kind of like covered basics of how CP works. So the rest of my video I'm gonna kind of just do runs that show where you can get these stuff. Obviously you guys don't have to like watch the entire thing, but if you do want to see, you can continue watching. Other than that, I am just gonna get out of here. Start on step 1. Okay, so if you guys are watching from a YouTube channel, be sure to follow my stream on Twitch, because I have my stream schedule up to 1 to 3 p.m. PST Sundays and Saturdays. So that's when I'm gonna live stream all these videos and stuff. And all that's the rest of it is pretty much just gonna get cut and thrown into YouTube. So you won't get the full footage if you're watching from YouTube, unfortunately. Alright.